Hi, welcome back, or hello, welcome if it's your first time here. Today's video is a rented apartment makeover and home tour, and it's my stepdaughter's first apartment on her own, and this is 99% thrifted. As you know, we're moving, so it was very perfect timing. We've been able to give her a lot of stuff that we're no longer going to be using because we're transitioning. So a lot of the stuff has come from us, but a lot of it has come from thrifted items as well. So this apartment it's a beautiful apartment to start with. I mean, it's on a main street in town. It's above, the shops are below, and it's a lovely old building, so it's got a lot of character from the outside, and of course it's been refurbished inside. It's been really lovely. It's been done very well. As you can see, it's almost a studio apartment. It's a big wide space, and then what they've done is they've put partition walls up for the bedroom, the wall doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but it does. The bathroom then is its own little compartment off the kitchen. The floors are nice. They're dark floors. The windows, as you can see, are just beautiful. So they do, it's a little awkward in the corner, but we do fix that problem again with curtains that were thrifted, and the paint job is existing. So I think the original renter had just moved out, and so there's still a little bit of paint to be touched up. She just doesn't have the paint yet, so she wanted to move in. She had a couple of days before she starts her new job, so it was a bit of a mad rush to get everything in. She did have her own she had her own room in a house with her friends from school while she was at college, so that place is now no longer available, and they're all moving on, and this is why she decided to get a place on her own. And what a beautiful place. The bathroom is not enormous, but when you're on your own you don't need a massive bathroom. It's been beautifully appointed. Because of the style of this apartment, it's been retrofit, so I'm assuming it was storerooms or something for the shops below. So everything's kind of industrial with the pipes on the inside of the walls. You'll see what I mean, but it just adds that she's young. It's exactly what she was looking for. That's very modern and urban. So she had picked a couple of things up. She got these pillows, and that was the thrifted table I did for her the other week. The baskets were thrifted. You can see the space above the closet. So there's lots of space, lots of room, lots of storage. This came from our house. It was in the spare bedroom. So we've kind of given her a lot of things. She had some of her own, but because obviously going from a one-bedroomed apartment in the house with her friends to furnishing a full apartment, that's when Mum and Dad come in very handy. So we did give her a help with some of our donations, as it were, and you'll see a lot of them have come from our house anyway, but didn't fit with my style, and with renting for a little while till our next property's ready, it worked out really well. As you can see from the counter, I just grabbed a whole load of plants and decorative items that I thought would go with her style. She wanted a very neutral boho look to the place. So obviously we'd done some of the crafts in the last video, so we kind of knew what she wanted, and it was a matter of taking what I had that fit with what she wanted, and then adapting thrifted items to go with her look. So there was quite a bit of prep work. There was things that obviously I could do at home when I made the decor items for the wall, but the rest of it was did it on site once we got the bits in. These pieces were gold leaf to match the console table that she took from our hallway, and there's a rule in design: if you want things to look intentional, repeat it 3 times. So we gold leaf the bar stools, which came from our pub, and the bar, which came from the pub as well. She also had a big blackboard on the wall, which was had a piece of wood around it, which is no good. And this was a piece that I had in my basement, and the frame was the right size. So we took the picture out and we replaced it on the wall with the frame that was already there. And now to the completed tour. You'll see a lot of stuff came from our house. The little table was a side table in the bedroom. The couch was obviously from the living room. A lot of the decor items were Olivia's already. She had that neutral boho look that she wanted. And we just almost zoned the rooms. We had the living room, we had the bar area, and then the dining room. Because it's such a big space, it's not such a big space, it's because it's open. We tried to give ourselves little seating areas or little rooms within the room. The curtains were thrifted, and they were the same green that was in the coffee table, which came from my library room. And these curtains just fit beautifully. They have like a linen pattern through them. They're heavy, they're lined, they worked out perfectly. So those were just waiting for me when I went thrifting. Obviously you can see that's our console table. This little side table was $9.99. It was bought new from one of the local stores in town, a place called Giant Tiger. So then again, a lot of it was her own decor items that we just added. This little tray was on that coffee table that was in the library room at our old house, but you can see it all kind of ties in together with that neutral boho look. The pillows were ours. The little round one was one that she purchased for the house. So you can, we've kept it all very, very low key, very neutral. And this little reading nook is just her items, a little rug on top, just to make it cozy in that little corner. I think the look we achieved was cozy and modern. It's certainly appropriate for a 23-year-old in her first apartment. You can see how high the ceilings are, and the way it gives the room. It's not cramped at all. This little bar area was from the garage bar, and we just gold leafed it to give her a little bit of glam in the apartment. Obviously it matches the console table that I'd done in a previous project, and then we'd added the same finish to the bar stools, so the top of it opens up, and when her friends come over they can sit around this little bar area if necessary. We did add a couple of little Easter items, just because it's the snow's melting and there's so much light and airiness in the apartment that it was just nice to have that little bit of spring in there. There's lots of baskets and natural elements, and I added a lot of greenery where I could. She does have some real plants. She's better than me with real plants, but I find if you're busy, she's out, she's working all the time, you don't have to worry about it. The only thing you have to worry about with these plants is dusting them. As you can see, the little bar stools turned out really well. I just gave them a coating of the gold leaf, and then I sprayed them with the clear finish just to protect them, and I think they've turned out really nicely, and she was very pleased with them as well. She did buy the little lamp. I think she got that from IKEA, just because there's not an awful lot of obviously downlight. There's a few lights here and there, but she just wanted to set the mood with a little lamp here and the little side table, so when she's when she's there on her own, it's not complete darkness. We added that little cocktail set and the little bottle with the lights in, again just to add a little bit of glitz. As I said, the table she thrifted from Facebook Marketplace, and the little tray was from the dollar store. We just sprayed it. The wall shelf was from Giant Tiger again. I think it was $20. And again, a lot of the stuff that we've kind of given to her is just until she's in a position where she can get the things that she actually wants herself. This is like a just to get the place looking homely for her. Like I said, we've added bits here and there, but there will come a time when she wants to get a bit better table, nicer chairs. So this is just to get her to that point. So this was the hallway as you walked in. It was a long, bare wall. So we just added a little hanger with the clock, and this mirror came from, it was just one that was a black one that I had, and I sprayed it. So the whole area you can see as you walk into the hallway there outside the bathroom. We just put two side tables together because it was a long, tall area that we didn't have we needed to put for storage. So until that time, that's what we've done. We've just kind of made do with those two cabinets stacked. The bed, most things in the bedroom were hers anyway. That tall unit came from our spare bedroom. We painted it white, added the little gold handles, knowing that it was going to her. She did pick up this dresser from the dressing table from IKEA a little while ago for this apartment. She's probably going to put a little bit more on the wall, but at the time, we weren't sure what we were going to put where. So by the time we got to the bedroom, there wasn't an awful lot of wall decor left. So we wanted to keep it simple. We did sort of just kind of make do with what we already had. As I said, there's lots of open storage shelves, a big double closet, and then you go off into the kitchen, which is compact, small, but perfectly formed, especially for one person. It's just a lovely that's a little IKEA jug with her utensils in. And she's got all of her items in her closets, in the cupboards. So it's the breakfast bar is just gorgeous. The granite countertops. We just got the basket and filled it with the spring flowers and added a couple of little items of Easter. You can see the garbage all off to one side. We've just got to get rid of all that. So we just added a little bit of Easter, just for the time being, just to brighten things up. The vent hood is very industrial, but like I said, it just adds to the look. It's just so nice. When it came to the bathroom, there was just that one little rattan shelf that needed to go up. I couldn't do it. I didn't have anything with me. It has to be mounted on brackets because there's a space between the wall and the pipe, so it's got to kind of fit on top of it. So her dad will do that when he gets time. But for the time being, that was the bathroom. It was there wasn't much we could do in there. So all in all, everything worked out really nicely. Our inspiration was the couch and the curtains. We picked up the curtains at a thrift store, and it was they were perfect, and that was kind of our kicking off point, and everything else just kind of fell into place after that. So it was the brown leather was her kind of foundation, and then the curtains, which were the almost like a minty green with a linen pattern striping, and that's them closed. That was the kind of kicking off point, and everything just came together after that. Thanks so much for watching. It was a lovely couple of days setting this up, and Olivia was thrilled with the outcome. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.